Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 16 of Go Battle League. So this time around, we will be taking on the Psychic Cup. I believe this is the third time around for the Psychic Cup, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. Yeah, as the name implies, we'll be primarily using various Psychic-type Pokemon in these battles with as little Psychic type moves as we can probably include on said Pokemon. So it should be interesting to see what kind of Pokemon we encounter throughout. Yeah, so the plan is primarily 4 or 5 sets in Psychic Cup tonight with one particular team. But before we jump into that, just to kind of go over where we're currently at in terms of our standing in the rankings and Go Battle League. Right now we are currently sitting at rank 12. I believe we're roughly halfway to rank 13 at this point. We've won ourselves a total of 40 wins out of 65 battles with our longest win streak of 5. And a decent amount of Stardust has been earned as well throughout the season, so can't argue with that. Luckily this time around is 4 times Stardust for our rewards, so hopefully we'll be able to capitalize on that pretty well, but only one way to find out as we jump right into the basic rewards and jump into the Psychic Cup. And to kind of quickly introduce the team real quick that's not consisting of unknowns, there we go. We have ourselves up at the front, we have the Glass Cannon Galarian Rapidash rocking Fairy Wind as well as Body Slam and Mega Horn. Hanging out in the middle is a little tankier Slowbro of the Kanto variety, who is rocking Water Gun, Surf, and Ice Beam. And closing things out is the Victory Pokemon Victini, rocking Quick Attack, Overheat, and V-Create. So whether or not we'll be seeing victories with this Victini, that is yet to be seen. But this is the team that we are rocking. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do. Alright, that match number 1 of this set is going to be against Mutagenesis 1. Alright, Mutagenesis, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Raichu of the Alolan variety. And with that, we're going to waste no time here. Go straight for the Body Slams. Bam! Luckily for us, Fairy Wind gives us plenty of energy. We're going to go ahead and capitalize on that as much as we possibly can. And we're going to go ahead and shield out here because I'm pretty sure no matter what charge move is thrown at us, we don't want to tank it. Thank you very much. In the meantime, though, we do have another Body Slam at the ready. So do we take out their first shield or do we take their Raichu? Maybe their first shield. Okay. And with that... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Protect from the Thunder Punch as much as possible, and bring in another Body Slam. Yeah, unfortunate thing about this team is that collectively we are a little bit on the frailer side, so with that I'm going to go ahead and swap one out for Victini. I probably could have kept going with Galarian Rapidash admittedly, but you know, it is what it is. I went ahead and and with that, they're actually coming in with the Bruxish. Definitely doing a lot of damage in with that bite, that is for sure. With that, we're going to go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the nuke move, that is Overheat. Oof. Unfortunately, did not finish them off, but we did manage to get them well into the red there. So with that, we're able to Fairy Wind the rest of the Bruxish right on out of here. And with that, it's the return of the Alolan Raichu, into which case we do have Body Slam already up and running, so we'll go ahead and fire that off, get the Raichu right on out of here. And with that, last mon to deal with is going to be their own Galarian Rapidash, into which case all eyes on the Slowbro to see if we're able to, first and foremost, tank out what I'm assuming might be Mega Horn. Maybe. Yep, it is indeed going to be Mega Horn. Ooh, and that's a one-hit kill, unfortunately for us. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. We gotta definitely keep an eye out for that Mega Horn, that is for sure. Excuse me. Alright, so right now we're at 0-1. Can we tie it back up with 1-1? One way to find out as we jump into match number 2 of the set against Elden Desu. Alright, Elden Des, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Xatu. Okay, Xatu's cool. Was not expecting a Xatu at all. I have no idea what Xatu even knows. I think Xatu's striking us out with, I think that's a feint attack. I'm not 100% sure. Kind of looks like it. Excuse me. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and shield out this first move. It's going to be Ominous Wind. That's definitely an ominous move that we definitely do not want to try and tank out. Thank you very much. With that, we're going to fire off a Body Slam, which is caught by a Matang. Interesting, interesting. With that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Slowbro, who is able to handle the Metal Claws just fine. We'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Do we take the second shield, or do we do good damage to the Matang? We do good damage to the Matang. Okay. And with that, I'm going to try to tank this out. I'm not 100% sure what moves Matang knows, but we're going to try and see if we can tank him. It's going to be Gyro Ball. Hanging in just fine there. With that, can we farm with our water gun? Yes, we can. Now that we clear the Matang. That's the return of the Xatu. Now fire off an Ice Beam just to see if we can one-hit the Xatu right on out of here. But we do have a little bit extra energy spared up, so hopefully we can utilize that in just a moment. Yes, we can. Not sure if this will kill off the Xatu. I'm not sure how bulky Xatu is, but should do at least good neutral damage. Very good neutral damage, in fact. That last mon is going to be a Gardevoir, in which case we're going to bring in the Victini. Luckily for us, we are able to resist the charms that Gardevoir is bringing to the table. And with that, we're able to fight back with a vengeance with an Overheat. And we're able to take the Gardevoir right on out of here. Sounded a little weird the way I worded it, I apologize. But we were able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are currently 1 win and 1 loss, all tied up. But let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go into match number 3, which is up against Nico P18. All right, Nico, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be up against the Bruxious. Okay, with that, we are taking neutral damage from the bite. That is definitely not something that we want to and, well, our glass cannoniness is definitely not helping us in that case. With that, let's go ahead and see if we can get some good damage in with the Mega Horn. Oh, nope. They have opted to shield there. Fair enough, fair enough. And we'll go ahead and respect their shield with our own shield. Let's see what we are taking out. It's going to be Psychic Fangs. Probably won't have done too much damage, but it does, well, lower our defense quite a bit. So probably want to swap out right after this Body Slam. Yep. I'm going to swap right on out for my Victini, who's probably not all too happy with dealing with the, now that I think about it, is probably not happy with dealing with both that water typing and the bite damage coming our way. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, go ahead and fire off the Overheat. Just get the Bruxious right on out of here. And just clear the Bruxious. We don't need to deal with that anymore. Thank you very much. But now we're in face-to-face with a Medicham. I'm going to go ahead and probably say goodbye to my Victini here. Or do we actually survive somehow? We do actually survive somehow. Wow. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a V-Create their way. Unfortunately, give Victini a little bit more debuffs, unfortunately. But that's what it is. Anyway, with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Galarian or Lapidash. We'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. Let's see how we do. It's going to be a Dynamic Punch. Would have been quadruple resisted, but we are, well, very low on health, so take whatever chance we can get, right? And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for the Slowbro, who should be able to tank any charge move if they did throw, but fortunately we were able to gun them down with a water gun at the end there. And with that, the final mon to deal with is going to be a Shiny Flex Gardevoir. And with that, we're going to try to see if we can get some good stab damage with Surf. Get them all into the red, that's good. And with that, we are able to utilize Water Gun to finish off the rest of the Shiny Gardevoir and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And apologize for missing your message earlier, but hello, and welcome to the stream, Felix Zero. Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Had a good day overall. Can't complain. Hope your day has either gone well if it's near the end, or going well if it's still continuing. Hope all is going well. But yeah, we've just started things out in the Psychic Cup. We are currently 3 matches in. We just got ourselves our second win of the night, so we are 2 wins and 1 loss. So yeah, so right now we're currently in the positive, but we do still have 2 matches in us. We might as well see if we can seal the deal with a positive win-loss ratio to start out the night, but ultimately we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Yeah. Again, hopefully your night's going well, and thank you for stopping by. Excuse me. Okay, and with that, again, as mentioned, we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss, and let's see if we can get ourselves another win. We'll see if we can get another win as we go into match number 4 against Johnny the Fountain. Alright, Johnny, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Malamar. Oh, okay. And with that, they're going to swap right on out for a Bronzong, into which case I opted to swap in for my Victini. And we'll go ahead and shield out here, because I think Bronzong does know a couple of dark charge moves, like Payback. And I'm very thankful that I shielded out there. And with that, we're about to drop our defense into oblivion here, but we might as well see if we can get something good going. Go for the double V create. Hope for the best. Hope we don't like die too hard in the process of that. Well, the important thing is we tried. Okay, anyway, we'll go ahead and swap right on back for the Galarian Rapidash. In which case, I'm hoping we should be able to do at least neutral damage with this Mega Horn. That would be the case. That would very much be the case. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this next attack, just in case. Something I don't want to deal with. It is Payback. Rather not deal with that. Thank you very much. And can I farm the rest? Yes, we can. And so the Bronzong is right off here, and so are all of our shields. And with that, Malamar has made its return to the field. Fortunately for us, it should be fairly weak to this Mega Horn. Yes, it is. And with that, final mon to deal with is going to be an Alakazam. Ooh, unfortunately, we could not get to Mega Horn before they get to their charge move, but are we able to resist whatever charge move they're throwing our way? There's going to be Fire Punch. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of our Rapidash there. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, our final mon of the night is going to be the Slowbro. What charge move is Alakazam throwing our way now? It's going to be Shadow Ball. Can we survive it? Ooh. Alakazam coming in with a double knockout there. Unfortunate for us. Good for them, but yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of the night, or of the set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we're all tied up. We're 2 wins and 2 losses under our belt. let's see if we can end it in a positive note as we go into our final match against X-Racer 88. Alright, X-Racer, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Victini. Okay. And with that, we're going to waste no time here. Go straight for the... excuse me. Body slam. Take out the shield. Can I swap in time? Oh, well, no, they're very much aware of that one now. And with that, they have opted to swap out their Victini for their Malamar. And I forgot to keep an eye out for when dealing with Malamar is the fact that, well, it's a dark type, and, well, it has dark type moves that I really gotta worry about in that case. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and start shielding up as much as I can here. I'm going for the foul play. Guess I'm going for foul play number 2. Yep. Go ahead and shield out here once again. So we are going to be lower than them in terms of shields. Oh, we do have Surf up and running, so we'll go ahead and fire that way. I actually might try Undercharge. They might be a little too low on health on that, but it actually doesn't really matter anyway because they've opted to shield in that case. Can we? Yep. And good news for us, we are able to water gun the rest of the Malamar right on out of here. And with that, ooh, they're coming in with the Bruxish. In which case, we'll go ahead and bring back the Galarian Rapidash to take neutral damage from the bite and provide some good firepower with the Mega Horn. There we go. And that last model we gotta deal with is going to be the Victini. This probably has quite a decent amount of energy saved up and ready to go. And with that, we'll be saying goodbye to our Galarian Rapidash there first. RIP, buddy, you served well. And with that, we'll swap in for our own Victini. In which case, we are able to handle their Vicreate very well. And with that, they have opted to call it a night. So we are able to secure ourselves win number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. What are my thoughts on Medi, Defense, Deoxys, and Victini for the Psychic Cup? I think it's a very interesting combination. Yeah, Defense Deoxys might have a little bit of a hard time with, well, I guess Medicham has the same thing with his counter going. On that note, sorry, double checking something real quick. Pretty sure it is. Wait. Oh, it's just me. Okay. Yeah, I think it should be okay. You know, the Defense, Deoxys, and Medicham have pretty good bulk. Defense Deoxys has good coverage moves in the form of Thunderbolt, especially for Bruxish and what was it? Slowbro roaming around, and I think the console version of Slow King is also roaming around. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But yeah, and Victini has served me well so far in the Psychic Cup, so I can't argue with the use of Victini there. Yeah, I'm not really sure what other flaws that might bring up. Yeah, I think you should do some pretty good neutral coverage throughout. Definitely got the bulk on your side, that's for sure. And all in all, this does kind of feel like a very expensive combination. I'm not gonna lie to you. But hey, if you have it, I can't argue. I can't really see too much of a problem with running that. And you got Fairy coverage with Victini. You've got Dark coverage with Medicham. And Defense Deoxys is probably running counter, I think. So yeah, I think it should be okay. Yeah. Let me know how it goes, though. I might be missing something. Go try today and hopefully reach rank 18. Okay. Best of luck to you. Get him. I believe. But yeah. I'll just maybe, if anything, need to be careful in regards to dealing with the fairy types like Gardevoir and Galarian Rapidash. They are a bit more glass cannon-y, so I think defense Deoxys can push through on that, but just be a little careful. Charm eats away like there's nobody's business. On Galarian Rapidash is spammy. Those will probably be the two I look out for. But yeah. Maybe Bruxish. Bite can probably take out a good chunk of defense Deoxys. Anyway. But yeah. Let me know how it goes out. Wish you best of luck in your push to rank 18. Yeah, in the meantime for us, we can go ahead and claim these rewards and hopefully we make good progress to rank 13. As we, claim this 2120 Stardust, this Golden Raspberry, and a Krogunk. Maybe invest in a good Toxicroak for Ultra League, maybe? Possibly. I don't know if I already have one set up. I gotta double check. But anyway, managed to get ourselves a brand new Krogunk. Pretty decent IPs, but I'm gonna transfer out anyway. And with that, look at that. We have made our way over to rank 13. Heyo. And we got ourselves a cool 2140 Stardust as well. I'll take that. Thank you. Alright, so starting on the positive so far with 3 wins out of 5 under our belt, so not half bad of a start. Hopefully we'll be able to get used to the team a little bit more as we go into our next set of rounds. In which case we're going to be jumping right into the basic reward, jumping into the Psychic Cup. And just to really quickly introduce the team once again, we're starting things out with the Rapidash of the Galarian variety, who is rocking Fairy Wind, the infamous Body Slam spam, as well as Mega Horn. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Slowbro, rocking Water Gun, Surf, and Ice Beam. And closing everything out, we have ourselves Victini, who is rocking Quick Attack, Overheat, and V-Create. Nice, so this is the team we have set up. Let's go ahead and jump into the next battle and see how we do in set number 2. Right. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against King Amacius. Alright, King, what you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Raichu of the Alolan variety. And the Raichu rocking Spark. Okay. No, that's not Spark. That's Thundershock? Thundershock, I think. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way, in which case they're going to use up their first shield. And with that, we're going to go ahead and shield up ourselves. It's the Battle of the Glass Cannon, so naturally, shields are going to be flying off the shelf today. With that, we can go ahead and respond with another Body Slam their way. Do we take out the second shield, or do we do good damage? Okay, second shield it is. And with that, we'll go ahead and use up shield number 2 on our end. Keep our Galarian Rapidash alive as long as we can. Well, that's going to be a wild charge. Definitely thankful I shielded out of that one. And so now we're both shieldless, but hopefully we'll be able to take out the Alolan Raichu with this Body Slam. Yes, we do. And with that, next mon is going to be a Malamar, who is rocking Peck, I think. Oh, but before we got to our Mega Horn, they have opted to call it a night there, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We are currently 1-0. Let's see if we can double that up, make it a 2-0 as we go into our second match, which is going to be up against Jensen FP17. Alright, Jensen, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Matang. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and waste no time here and swap right on in for the Slowbro. In which case, they're going to swap in for their Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu is a fan favorite today. I can't blame him. Alolan Raichu is legit. It's a solid choice, really. Anyway, with that, we're going to go ahead and water gun a good chunk of health out of Leo and Raichu. And we'll go ahead and shield out here because electric type attacks and grass type attacks, for that matter, don't really mix well with our water typing. At least for us. It works great for them, but not particularly great for us. With that, though, we'll go ahead and fire off another Surf their way. With that, we're able to clear the Raichu right on out of here. Alright, so we're even shielded. One Pokemon above. So far, so good, at least in that regard. Meantime, though, they are returning with the Metang. I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. See how well, or not so well, that works out for us. It's going to be Psyshock. So, fortunately for us, we are able to handle that fairly well. Could have been better, but can't argue with the result. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way, get them well into the yellow. Fire off a couple more. What do you call it? A couple more water guns their way, and with that, we say goodbye to the. We say goodbye to our Slowbro there. Sorry, I was a little slow on that one. Alright, peace to everyone. With that, Metang's coming in with the Psyshock. And with that, ooh, the last mon they're bringing in is going to be the Articuno of the Galarian variety. Gotta love that variety. Loving the spice today. Anyway, with that, we're gonna go ahead and double V create through this Articuno. And go ahead and bring back the Rapidash of the Galarian variety. We'll try to tank out this next attack. Not sure how well we'll handle, but hopefully we do well. Nope, it's gotta be Brave Bird, so that's gonna be an instant KO there. Alright, so with that, we just have the rest of the Metang to deal with, but they have opted to call it a night before the end there, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so good news. We are 2-0. It's off to a strong start there. Let's see if we can go 3-0 as we go into match number 3, which is going to be up against Element. Alright, Element, what do you got? Ooh, first matchup is going to be against the Slowking of the Galarian variety. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Slowbro. In which case, I am a little bit concerned because we are dealing with a hexing Slowking. No matter what. Ooh, and it is a Slowking that does no Shadow Ball, so that's also concerning. Excuse me. With that, they have opted to switch in for the Malamar. I'm guessing this Malamar is going to start chucking foul plays our way. Yep. Can we tank? Well, we can take the Psycho Cuts that come right after that, but that one foul play is definitely hurts quite a bit, not gonna lie. That we are able to take out one of their shields, fortunately for us. With that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Galarian Rapidash. We'll go ahead and use up my shield here to keep my Rapidash alive as long as I possibly can. They probably do have a decent amount of foul plays already packed under their belt, so I gotta be a little careful of that. Fortunately for us, this is gonna be neutral damage. Unfortunately, we're kind of a glass cannon, so I'm not sure how well we'll take it. Okay, not the worst. Can't argue with that one. Anyway, the Galarian Slowking has returned to the battlefield, into which case we're able to fire off a Body Slam their way. And with that, we do have Mega Horn at the ready. So I believe they're out of shield, so let's go ahead and see if we can get some good neutral damage in with that. Ooh, very good. Very, very good. And with that, we will be saying goodbye to our Galarian Rapidash here. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, ooh, it's going to be the Battle of the Victinis. Alright, with that, Not sure how well we'll handle the mirror, but we'll go ahead and fire off an overheat first. Get them well into the red. Alright, what are they firing our way? It's gonna be V-Create. Oh, they're going double V-Create, and I think they're gonna actually win this one here. Ooh, buddy. I should have gone for the double. I don't know why I didn't. Oh. An attempt was made. Anyway, that's gonna be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, so I believe with that, that's gonna be 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can bounce back and get our 3rd win of the set as we look for our opponent for match number 4. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Zipre21. Alright, Zipre, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Malamar. Fortunately for us, we do have super effective damage coming in with the Fairy Wind. It's not much damage, but it is something. And we do have the ever-trusty Body Slam spam to fire their way. Get them on to the yellow, if anything. Okay, okay. With that, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this first move. Should get us deep into the yellow, but otherwise I think we'll be okay for the most part. There it is. Okay, with that, we do have another Body Slam at the ready. Do we take out their first shield, or do we take out a good chunk of health from Malamar? Shield it is. Now with that, we'll go ahead and respond and use up our own shield here. Keep our Galarian Rapidash alive as long as we possibly can. Ooh, and with that, oh, I saw they swapped out for their Slowking, into which case we swapped out for our Victini. The only particularly problematic thing about bringing in Victini is the fact that Surf is a thing, and so is Shadow Ball. So, you know, that's fun. That's always fun to deal with. Alright, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the V-Create to take out the last shield here. Oh no! They have opted to tank that one out. And with that though, our defense has severely dropped, so I'm assuming this next attack is gonna pretty much be our one and done. Yep. RIP Victini, you have served well. With that though, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my Slowbro of the Kanto variety, which is able to clear out their Galarian Slowking. That the unfortunate thing on our end is that we are 1 shield down from them, and their last mon's going to be a Bruxish, so that's going to be a little problematic to deal with, not gonna lie. We'll try our best to get through. And with that, I think we are saying goodbye to our Slowbro here, probably. Oh no, not yet. Oh. With that, they have swapped back in for the Malamar. Do they say goodbye to their Malamar, or do they use a shield? Ooh! I think this is where they're going to use the last shield, which is going to save their Bruxish, and their Bruxish is a little too healthy. So unfortunately, we are going to be losing out on our Slowbro there as well, which means loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, so with that, right now we're all tied up, once again. 2 wins, 2 loss. Can we get our 3rd win in our final match? We're going to find out as we go against Polar Region 907 for match number 5. Alright, and first matchup is going to be up against the Slowbro of the Galarian variety, in which case we'll combat with the Slowbro of the Kanto variety. I'm forgetting my regions already. What the heck? Anyway, they've opted to swap out for a Medicham, in which case we'll go ahead and keep on the pressure with the Water Gun and the Surfs. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this next attack, see how well we do. I don't think Medicham has anything that could really hurt us. Alright, anyway. With that, they fired off Ice Punch. We were able to handle that just fine. We'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Does clear out a shield, so that's good for us. And with that, I'm going to try to tank out this next one too. I think even if it is Dynamic Punch, we should be okay. That's going to be Psychic. Yeah, we're still okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and bring back the Galarian and Rapidash, into which case we're going to... I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. I mean, it is neutral damage all around, but it could lead to us being pretty low on health there, so I'd rather not take that chance if we don't need to. You know what I mean? And with that, we'll go ahead and come in with the Body Slam. We're able to clear the shield. We do have Mega Horn at the ready, which I'm hoping packs good neutral damage their way. Brings him well into the red, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Victini, into which case they'll bring in their last mon, which is going to be the Rapidash of the Galarian variety. Shiny Flex, Galarian Rapidash, mind you. And with that, they're coming in with the Body Slam. Go ahead and waste no time here, go straight for the V-Create. With that, we clear the Rapidash, and we have just enough energy to fire off another V-Create, which will hopefully clear the Galarian Slowbro. Yes, it does. The double V-Create has cleared the way for victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we got ourselves another close call there, but we do still end in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. With that, we can also claim this 2280 Stardust, 1 rare candy. Okay. And we got ourselves a Phantup, and I think I saw a Pidgeot that spawned. Grab that in a minute. Could be a Pidgeot, I'm not 100% sure. Alright, but first we got ourselves a Phantump. How's your stats? Not the greatest. I'm going to transfer you out. Thanks for the candies, though. And with that, we are now maybe about a third, a little under halfway to rank 14. And we got ourselves a cool 2145 Stardust out of that, so I'll take it. And with that, oh, it's a Pidgeotto. I'll still take a Pidgeotto. Hang on, quick Pidgeotto catch break. While we do that, I'm going to go ahead and copy my numbers. There we go. Okay, so brand new Pidgeotto. How's your stats? Not the greatest. Okay. Real quick shiny check. Yep. And just in case shiny. Nope. Anyway. Alright, so far the night has been fairly consistent. So far. But so far so good. We've been maintaining a positive win-loss throughout with 3 wins out of 2 in both sets 1 and set 2. So at the very least, this team has remained consistent in that regard. So can't argue there. But with that, let's go ahead and keep on keeping on as we jump into set number 3. Before we do, just want to give a quick introduction of the team that we're currently using for those of you who have just joined us. We are currently using a Galarian Rapidash up the front, who is rocking Fairy Wind, as well as the ever spammy Body Slam and the ever potent Mega Horn in the back. Hanging on in the middle, we have ourselves Slowbro, rocking Water Gun, Surf, and Ice Beam. And closing everything out, we have ourselves Victini, who's been rocking Quick Attack, Overheat, and V-Create. Alright, so this is the team that we have set up. Let's go ahead and see how we do in set number 3 of the night. Yep, there you go. And match number 1 of this set will be up against Belisarius 777. Rocking the lucky number 7. Will the luck pan out? We'll see as they start out with a Broxshish. Rocking those bites like nobody's business. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a body slam their way. And with that, they're going for a charge move. We'll go ahead and shield out here. Because Galarian Rapidash is looking a little worse for wear in terms of its health right now. And with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with Mega Horn, and we are able to clear the Bruxish right on out of here. And with that, next one we have to deal with is going to be the Slow King of the Galarian variety. Have opted to swap in for Victini, but that's probably not the greatest of ideas, as Slow King does know Surf. With that, we'll go ahead and try and take this out. Does hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie, but you know, we are able to survive through it, so at the very least we have that going for us. And that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield here to block out this next Surf. And we do have a Malamar coming onto the field. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a V-Create their way. We'll go ahead and fire off a second V-Create their way. Just to see if I can... Okay, we at the very least, we managed to clear out their second shield there. Ooh. And we actually could get to a third V-Create before my Victini bites the dust. We're going to have absolutely zero defense at the end of that, but... Alright. That worked out in a way. With that, we do have ourselves our Kanto Slowbro facing off against their Galarian Slow King. There's a possibility they could be firing off a... Yep, they are firing off a Shadow Ball our way now. Oh, we're still alive. Oh my goodness, Slowbro. I counted you out a little too early. Okay. That we are able to fire off the Surf. And we are actually able to Water Gun the rest of the Slow King right out of here. Okay. Shoot, Slow King and Slowbro coming in clutch in the end there. Wow, okay. I'll take... excuse me. I don't know 100% what happened there, but I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, with that, we secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Dude, I counted Slowbro out a little too early on that one. My goodness. Thought that was a one-hit KO waiting to happen. Anyway, we're right now 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we go against Pikeman for match number 2. That first matchup is going to be up against a Claydol. Seen a Claydol in a hot minute. Interesting. Okay, with that, I'm going to try and see if I can rely a little bit more on the body slam spam. I believe they are currently chucking Mud Slaps our way, which is neutral to us, but is still packing quite a punch on its own, so where credit is due. It's hurting. It's hurting a little bit here. It's hurting. And with that. Ooh. Actually, I don't know if... Well, actually, no. We have the shield advantage, so I think we might be okay here. Just gotta be a little bit careful with how we play through this. Admittedly. Plus, Claydol is still in the back, so... You know, gotta be a little bit more wary about how we play around that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and, now that we have a double charge going, we'll go ahead and fire off the V-Create their way. Clear out their first shield. And with that, let's go ahead and just say goodbye to the rest of our defense. What do we even need defense for anyway? Go ahead and fire off another V-Create their way and clear the Bronzong right on out of here. And with that... We are able to get a little bit more damage with the quick attacks, but unfortunately we do say goodbye to our the rest of our Victini there. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield here to protect my Slowbro from whatever charge move they happen to be throwing our way. It's going to be Earth Power. And with that, the final mon that they have on their side is going to be a Metagross of the Shadow variety. And with that, definitely something I was not expecting to see tonight, but the good news is we are able to surf and water gun the Metagross down before anything too crazy happens there. And with that, we do have one more surf to clear the rest of the Claydol right on out of here. There we go. And with that, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Was that 2? I think that was 2. Yeah, that was 2. Okay. Good. I'm remembering that much at the very least. Anyway. Right now, we are currently 2-0. Let's see if we can bring it on up to 3-0 as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Shiny Milky Uwu. Never make me say your name again. Anyway, the person with that username is going to be starting out with an Alolan Raichu, a fan favorite of the night. I can respect it. I mean, how often do you even get the chance to use like Raichu competitively? Capitalize while it's available. Anyway, with that, we'll go ahead and shield out just in case they're going for the Hail Mary Wild Charge. You never know. Speaking of, there's the Hail Mary Wild Charge. And with that, we'll go ahead and chuck another Body Slam their way. With that, we do manage to clear out the shield there. With that, go ahead and shield up one more time, just because I feel like if they fire another, they fired another Wild Charge because, well, at that point they don't really have anything to lose there. But with that, they do bring in the Slowbro. I think that's a Slow King. Sorry, of the Galarian variety. That's a little concerning. With that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Slowbro. And unfortunately, we do not have shields here, so whatever happens here. Do we survive this one? Oh, we do! Okay. I'll take it, I'll take it. The Shadow Ball is nowhere near to be feared, even though Slowbro is currently at, like, negative health. Up there. Alright, so with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be the Rapidash of the Galarian variety. If anything, I do have to keep an eye out for both the Body Slam spams as well as the dreaded Mega Horn. Or high horsepower, that too. Okay. Yeah, now I'm in deep trouble here. Okay. Yeah, so this Body Slam is gonna get shielded. Can I get to another Body Slam before they get to another move? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no, they might get me down on this one. They might have gotten me officially on this one. Yep, so unfortunately the Rapidash is no more, and unfortunately that is gonna be loss number 1 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Yuri Avenger, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, trainer, how are you doing? Why am I pronouncing your comment so weird? I apologize. Hello, trainer, how are you doing today? So far, so okay, I guess. Match has remained consistent throughout the night so far, with 3 wins out of 5 for sets 1 and 2 respectively. Right now we just concluded our 3rd match of this set, into which case we started out with 2 wins. We got ourselves our first loss here. Kind of following in the footsteps of set number 2, which is a little concerning, but we still have 2 matches left in us, so anything can happen there. But yeah, otherwise the night and the day overall has been pretty good, so can't really complain there. And hopefully everything's going well for you as well, Yuri Avenger. Whether it be currently night or starting out the day or in the middle of the day. Hopefully it's all good. Ooh, okay, also, always remember to stay hydrated. Anyway, I'm good. Met up with a friend for a low friendship trades tonight. Got super lucky with a rank 7 Mandibuzz for Great League. Ooh. That's nice. That's good. That's good. Mandibuzz is Mandibuzz is on the rise with that Aerial Ace energy decrease, so solid stuff to invest in. I respect it. You know, the Flying Umbreon strikes again, is ready to strike fear into the hearts of those who face it in the Great League. The legendary traits went pretty bad though. Oh man, it's okay. It's a small price to pay for Mandibuzz. Yeah, it evens out, you know? Who needs legendaries when you have a rank 7 Mandibuzz? Mandibuzz is all you need. Anyway, if there's any takeaway from tonight, out of everything that's happened, Mandibuzz is all you need. All trades are worth it when it comes to getting a great Mandibuzz. Clearly. Oh, I apologize if I butcher your username. Cake Scrim? Sorry, I'm really bad with pronunciations. But hello, and welcome to the stream. Positive on the night so far, though, on your sets. Let's go. Yes, we're staying in the positive so far, and hopefully we'll stay in the positive throughout the rest of the night. I'm hoping for at least a little bit higher than 3 and 2, but hey, can't complain, right? It's staying in the positive, even though it's a little bit closer to the middle, so I can't argue there. Also, flax eggs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Knocked on wood, so you're good. All right. Oh, knock on my end as well. There we go. All right, we're all set. We're all ready to go. Yeah. Speaking of, I should probably what was it? As much as I like to ramble on, and I enjoy conversations here and there, we'll go ahead and jump right back in to the matches. We're currently 2 wins and 1 loss here, so let's see if we can go 3 and 1 as we now jump into match number 4 against Chopin. 1, 2, 3. All right, Chopin, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Claydol. Claydol getting some love tonight. I can respect that. Are they feeling risky? Can we go straight for the Mega Horn here? I think ground resists this, so if anything, we'll do neutral damage. Oh no, we're going to take a shield. Okay. Not the most ideal situation for me right now, but it is what it is. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a body slam their way. Do we take another shield, or do we just do some decent damage to the Claydol? Decent damage to the Claydol it is. And I'm going to go ahead and use up my first shield here. It's going to be Scorching Sands. No debuffs for us, so that's kind of good. Ooh. I got a little greedy with the. I was hoping to get to at least the Mega Horn before my Rapidash's demise, but unfortunately that is going to be the end of our Rapidash there. RIP, buddy, have served well. With that, we're going to bring in the Slowbro, shield out, thankfully. The, what do you call it? The Shadow Ball there. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring in the Victini. Ooh, we did give him a lot of energy to deal with. Let's see what charge move we're dealing with. That's going to be triple Axle, so we are able to resist that. That's good. With that, we do have V-Create at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Do we clear a shield, or do we clear the Gardevoir? Gardevoir it is. And with that, ooh, last mon's going to be a Malamar. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a tough one to get through, not going to lie. Hopefully we have enough in us to get to V-Create before our demise. Not quite. All we did was get a little bit of extra Grey League Quick Attack damage in before the Malamar has finished off the rest of our Victini. RIP, buddy, have served well. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and bring back Slowbro. We should be able to get some good neutral damage with the Surf. Just a matter of how well we handle the foul play. We are looking a little lower on health. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. That's a little more much than I'm more comfortable with. But yeah, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Probably should have just went for the body slam when it came to the clay doll. The would-haves, coulda, shoulda-haves, right? Anyway. To answer the question earlier, Kakeskrim, what rank are you? I am currently sitting at rank 13. I think we're about halfway to rank 14, or like a little under rank, little under our way to rank 14. So, yeah, we still have. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to it after this set. We may need one more to seal the deal to get to rank 14, but yeah, right now we're a little low in the ranks, admittedly. I haven't really been playing Go Battle League all that much, truth be told, but slowly but surely, we're getting there. But anyway, we are once again in the kind of iffy place of 2 wins and 2 loss. Can we pick it up to 3 and 2 as we go against Slinemite for our final match? That promo went a little weird, but anyway, moving on from that, our final match is going to be, their first mon is going to be the Gardevoir of the Shadow variety, who's rocking Magical Leaf. I believe that's Magical Leaf. Those leaves do look fairly magical, and they are packing quite a punch, and they do provide a decent amount of energy, so it's a pretty terrifying combination, really. Add on triple axle just for good measure, I guess. Anyway, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another body slam their way. With that, we actually do take out both of their shields there, so that's kind of nice. And with that, we do have another body slam at the ready. Do we do enough to take out the Gardevoir, or should I swap out immediately? Oop. It is going to be enough to take out the Gardevoir. Ooh, with that, next mon is going to be a Malamar. Fortunately for us, we are able to get enough energy to get to a Mega Horn. Does it one-shot the Malamar right on out of here? Yes, it does. And with that, last mon is going to be a Victini, into which case we're just going to go ahead and swap right on in for a Slowbro, into which case they have opted to call it a night there, and we are indeed able to once again end it in a positive 3 wins out of 5. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so at the plus side, yeah, that Malamar wasn't ready. That Malamar wasn't ready for the Mega Horn. Whew. Yeah. RIPs to the real ones. Yeah, Magical Leaf Gardevoir. Wasn't expecting that tonight, not gonna lie. Threw me for a loop there. I'll give him that. But we were able to fortunately power through on that one. And seal the deal for 3 wins out of 5, which means we can claim these 2280 Stardust, this Charge TM, always in high demand, and we got ourselves a Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. Anyway. Yeah, those magical leaves were chucking after the attack boost. Yeah, I think it's scary. I think if anything, Victini wouldn't mind it all too much. But Slowbro, on the other hand, if I sent out Slowbro, I think Slowbro would have been, well, magical leafed. It would have magicked its last leaf. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway. Needless to say, Slowbro would not have been happy in that situation. So, anyway. With that, we got ourselves a Wobbuffet. Wasn't the greatest IV, so got ourselves an extra Wobbuffet candy, and we are now oh so close to getting to rank 14. At the very least, we got ourselves another cool 2140 Stardust out of that. And recording these numbers is easy because I just gotta copy and paste. So now again, we have remained very consistent throughout the night. Excuse me. Luckily for us, it is a positive. We're staying in the positive very consistently with 3 wins out of 5 in both in sets 1, 2, and 3. So can't really argue against that. Do we retain consistency? Do we get better? Do we get worse? Hopefully not. As we jump into set number 4 of the night. Jumping right back into the basic rewards and the Psychic Cup. To quickly go over the team once again, for those of you who are just joining us, we'll be starting things out with a Galarian Rapidash up at the front with Fairy Wind, Body Slam, and Mega Horn. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Slowbro, rocking Water Gun, Surf, and Ice Beam. And closing everything out is Victini, who is rocking Quick Attack, Overheat, and V-Create. Alright, so this is the team that we're rocking. How well will they do in set number 4? Hopefully we'll find a match for set number 4. There you go. And match number 1 of this set will be up against Jambroham. Alright, Jambroham, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be up against a Victini. In all of its debuffing glory. With that, we're not doing all too much with our Fairy Wind, but we should be able to kick things off pretty quickly with a Body Slam. Spam! Ooh, can I swap in time? No, they're building energy like nobody's business. Ooh, with that though, they do swap right on out for an Executor. This should be interesting. Grass typing is definitely not doing us all too much favors here, that's for sure. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. I'm not sure what move it is, but I'm assuming it's going to be a grass move that I don't want to try and tank out. It's going to be Seed Bomb. Definitely not something I want to take out. Well, it's actually going to be... They're going double Seed Bomb on me. I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield there. With that, they do still have both of their shields there, so they definitely out-shield us. Will they use their first shield here? They will. Oop. And with that, we bring in the Victini to tank out this next charge move. Hopefully it's nothing too heavy. Could be Seed Bomb again. We're able to handle that just fine. And with that, their last mon is going to be the Medicham. Kind of moves his Medicham packing tonight. It's gonna be Power Punch. Okay. Nothing much there, but if we keep it going, they're gonna start becoming quite a major threat if we kind of let that ride on. Okay, with that, we were able to land the first V-Create. Lowers our defense quite a lot. Let's go ahead and just lower our defense one more time, because why not? Excuse me. And with that, it's the return of the Victini again. We are using up our final shield there. Go ahead and bring back the Slowbro. I'm assuming, ooh, we might get double V created out here. I think this is, yep, this is a double V create for sure. Can we survive a V create? I don't think we can survive a V create. Yeah, no. Got us with the double V create. Oof, that's a deadly combination right there. But fair enough. We did try and strike back first with the V create combo, so. Can't really complain there. Anyway, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Ooh. How old? Oh, Kakeskrem, how old are you? I am 15, but you? Oh, I am Oh, what am I now? I am 28 going on 29. I am a 28-year-old streamer rocking a Magikarp hat going through Pokemon battles. Take with that knowledge what you will. Anyway. Yes. Exactly. Anyway. But yeah, we'll go ahead and moving right along. We're currently 0-1 right now. Not the best of starts, but the set is still young. Let's see if we can bounce back here as we go into match number 2, which is going to be up against somebody, probably. Maybe. Did they time out? Are we getting an error? Are we actually going to start? Hello? Nope, it's going to be the dreaded error finding match, and unfortunately that's always going to be a loss for us there. Anyway, take 2 to finding match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is now going to be up against Curdled Oats. What makes those oats curdled? I don't know. Our first matchup is going to be up against a Gothitelle. That's a Gothitelle Rockin' Charm. Definitely packing quite a punch with that charm there. Not gonna lie. Let's see if we can pack a good punch back with a body slam. And weren't able to land the body slam, but can we now land the Mega Horn? Or do we take shield number 2? Nope, Mega Horn has landed. The Gothitelle is out of here. And that next mon to deal with is going to be a Claydol. That'll fire off another body slam. A little bit of damage in. But with that, we say goodbye to our Galarian Rapidash there. RIP, buddy. You have served well. And with that, we're coming in hot with the Slowbro, bringing in that water gun damage. Claydol coming in hot with the Earth Power. And with that, final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Bronzong. And they have stopped. Hello? Not sure if they have officially quit on us or if they're just letting their Bronzong bite the dust here. I'm not 100% certain, but hopefully it's not a lag thing. Seems to be having a little bit of problem with that. In any event, we cleared out the I'm not sure if we're ending this in lag, which would be rather unfortunate if that is the case, or if they've just decided to call it a night from there. Not a particularly great way to win if it is in regards to lag or anything like that, but we did manage to get ourselves a win in that one. Yeah, in events, GG's all around. How to get 2 power, only have 1? Are you referring to like the second move on Pokemon? If I'm understanding correctly, like how my Victini has that's these 2? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so pretty much every Pokemon has if you go and click on the Pokemon, they have an option for like a new attack underneath. And next to it has a cost of like so much Stardust and candy that it needs in order to unlock it. So when you go into more Go Battle League battles, you have more options with charge moves in that case. I think though for Pokemon like Victini or anything like Legendary or Mythicals, usually those require I think around 100 candies and 100,000 Stardust in order to get the secondary charge move. So it depending on the Pokemon you're looking at, usually Legendaries and Mythicals cost the most to get to their second charge move with that 100,000. And in fact, I think I have a Legendary that doesn't have a second charge move. Give me a second. I like Zekrom. In this case, only has the one charge move in Wild Charge. While I do have the Stardust for it, I don't have the candies for, so that's why I'm not able to give it a second charge move there. But yeah, if you do manage to get yourself enough candies and Stardust, you can secure yourself a second charge move, and gives you a little bit more diversity in your move set for any Go Battle League battles, or even in raids and stuff like that if you want to. That's why starter Pokemon are good, strong community move and very cheap second move. That's true, very true. Yeah, usually for starter Pokemon, I believe theirs is usually. Does this one have a second? Nope. Yeah, usually starter Pokemon only require 10,000 Stardust and 25 candies in order to get their second move. Yeah, the only thing about starters is usually, more often than not, there are a couple of cases where it's more of a side grade instead of a direct upgrade, but usually the starters would prefer having the community day, the moves available only during community days, so like Hydro Cannon, Blast Burn, Frenzy Plant. I think there are some Pokemon that can survive well without it, or some starters that survive well without it, but yeah, I think that's the only caveat there. The good news is they seem to bring the community day moves back into rotation every now and again, so there are opportunities, and Elite Charge TMs are in existence, so if you ever grab one of those, that's a good way to get exclusive moves like the community day moves. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much the general rundown of how one does second moves. Greninja got a lot better after his calm day. Oh yeah, Greninja got itself a good boost. Not only with Hydro Cannon, it got itself Water Shuriken, so now it's, I think if I remember reading correctly, it's now the fastest Pokemon to get to Hydro Cannon, which is scary to think about, really. Alright. Faster than Swampert. That's dangerous. It's a good thing Shedinja is a glass cannon. Not Shedinja. Shedinja, well, I guess Shedinja's technically a glass cannon, and also an impenetrable wall, depending on your typing. But Greninja is a glass cannon. Otherwise, that thing would be an absolute dominating force to be reckoned with. Give Metacham a run for its money. Anyway. I don't know if I could live in a PvP world where Greninja has bulk. When it gets an attack boost, it's just insane. Yeah, it's scary stuff, man. Greninja can be absolutely... It lives up to the cannon part of the glass cannon name very, very well. Oh, sorry. I'm actually going to switch out to this screen real quick just because I want to reset my game real quick, just because I'm not sure if that last match was due to lag at the very end there. So, and we did error out right before we got to that match, so to hopefully kind of reset it, make sure, you know, we're not having too many connection issues. Just resetting my game there. But yeah, Greninja is indeed made of paper. Very, very thin paper that's already dissolving the moment it gets onto the field. I reset the app after each set, pretty much. Nah, yeah, I should probably get into the practice of that more. I do notice after the first 2 sets it's usually pretty good, but yeah, once it gets to around like either around or after set 3, yeah, connections start getting a little yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're okay for the rest of the battles for this set. So you know, hopefully we're able to see things through to completion throughout the next battles. Good news for us though is that right now we're currently 1-1. So let's take this opportunity to see if we can get 2-1 as we go into match number 3 against E-Dub LV86. Alright, E-Dub, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Malamar. I'm just kidding, first matchup is actually going to be up against the Gardevoir, in which case I swapped out for Victini. The good news is we are better resisting at the charm. The bad news is, well, all of my moves are debuffing moves, which means that once I fire this V-Create, I will become the Greninja paper. Alright, on that note, let's go ahead and just make ourselves even more of a glass cannon, because why not? With that, unfortunately, we do say goodbye to our, was it Victini there? RIP, buddy, have served well. I probably could have just got away with full-on quick attacks, because it looked like quick attacks is doing a pretty decently good job at dealing damage there. But anyway, at the very least, that we're now even in Pokemon, and I'm up 1 shield, so can't argue with that. Ooh. Alright, credit where credit is due. They have brought in the Malamar, I brought in the Rapidash, into which case they brought in the Bronzong. And with that, we get good neutral damage in with the Mega Horn. I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here. Guessing it's gonna be... oh, it's gonna be Heavy Slam. Well, that definitely would pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. With that, let's go ahead and fire off Body Slam. It is gonna be resisted, but how resisted will the Body Slam be? Pretty resisted. Alright, I'm a little concerned about the possibility of another Heavy Slam coming into contact with us in the very near future, so we'll just go ahead and Body Slam the rest of the... what do you call it? Bronzong right on out of here. With that, Malamar's coming in with the foul play, finishing off the rest of our Galarian Rapidash there. RIP, buddy, have served well. With that, coming back in with the Slowbro, getting some good damage in with Surf. The question is, can I surf? Last time we didn't handle foul play too well. I'm hoping we have at least enough in us to get to Surf. Not quite. Unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set there. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and yep, Kake Scrim, how to get more candy. And as your Avenger said, catch more Pokemon. Using Pineapple gives double the candy. Yep, so pretty much for any Pokemon that you're able to find out in the wild, it's best to, if you do need a lot of candies for that, Pineapple Berry definitely recommended when catching. If you're looking to get more candies for Pokemon like legendaries or mythicals like Victini, for example, that one's legendaries. You'll just have to wait until they come back into the legendary raids, into which case that'll probably be your best bet for getting those. For mythical Pokemon, it's a lot trickier, as that one would require well, either having it as your buddy, which in which case I think you are able to get candy through that through every like 20 kilometers or so, like walking in and all that. When is it? In terms of when Pokemon come back in legendary raids, it's kind of up in the air as to when exactly. They kind of cycle them out like every week or every other week. Unfortunately, because Victini, I believe, is a mythical Pokemon, it's not going to be, was it popping into raids. Yeah, I try to use the free raid passes on the weekends when I can raid legendary. Oh yeah. But yeah, pretty much all throughout the day, the legendary raids will be available at the very least. So whatever Pokemon, if you're looking for a particular one, I just keep an eye on the news updates from like Niantic and like Pokemon Go like website, or I don't know if I particularly recommend using Twitter in general, but Twitter is another great way to keep up to date as to what Pokemon are available in legendary raids and whatnot. Oh, and another great benefit of going through the raid method is that you do have access to rare candies, which can be used as another fairly quick way to get more candies for a particular Pokemon. You can use that item to get more candies that way. That one's a little bit more luck based, as you need to have it actually drop, but yeah, that's a pretty much, yeah, just out in the wild, use as much settings. Click on settings and click news for updates on what's coming. Perhaps the streamer here can show you. I guess I'm a I guess no. But yeah, if you go into the main menu area, if you do want to see the latest happenings, there is a news tab kind of on the top right here. First is all the notifications of Pokemon that's people opening gifts, or like Pokemon who you've left in gyms when they come back and all that fun stuff. But if you slide it over to the right, you have yourselves the news available. So like if you want to see what the general lowdown of what Pokemon you can expect, what Pokemon you can expect throughout the raids, or like what events, spotlight hours and stuff like that is showing, then you can click on that. And then for raids in particular, it's a little awkward to navigate, I'm not gonna lie to you, the way it's showing, but to kind of show like what Pokemon you can expect for the rest of which candy is new power. I mean, referring to like what candy you need to use for the second charge move. It uses the same regular candy that you need to power up your Pokemon. Yeah, so use the same. So not the if you have a category for like XL candy, it's not gonna be those ones. It's gonna be just the regular Groudon, or not Groudon, but regular Pokemon candy. So yeah, so like in certain cases, like yeah, each individual needs its own candy. Pikachu needs Pikachu candy, so catching Pikachu for my candy. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, so like for my Yveltal, my Bacon Bird over here, yeah, it has its own collection of 136 Yveltal candy. So I can either use like 100 of those candies to get myself a new charge attack on it, or those same candies can be used to further power up my excuse me, Yveltal. And as pointed out, each one has its own like amount of candies. So like Yveltal right now has 136, whereas my collection of Rhyhorns currently has 478, kind of thing. So it's all a matter of catching as many of the same Pokemon as you can, or giving your Pokemon as many rare candies as you have available, like these guys right here. So if I give this one, I can increase my Yveltal candy from 136 to 137 in this particular case. Right now I'm not looking to power up my Yveltal at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and save my rare candy for for later. Yeah, I hope that helps. Apologize if we were a little, or if I was a little all over the place with that explanation, but yeah, hopefully. If you have any further questions, always feel free to ask. Yeah, in the meantime, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right back into the battles here, as we currently still have 2 more battles left in us for set number 4. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and as your adventure just mentioned, you can get rare candy from raids and research tasks, and rare candy can be used in on any Pokemon. I have 8982. Stardust. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that's a lot of candy. I give you mad props. I don't even know what Pokemon you could get all the way up to 80,982 by just simply like grinding out the candy. That'd be like a Pidgey or like a Magikarp or something. But yeah, Stardust. That's still a good collection of Stardust. But yeah, I think they'll give you most secondary charge moves. The only ones that I think you need to get a little bit more Stardust for is probably just the legendaries and the mythical Pokemon. But yeah, Stardust is always a grind to get through. But yeah, no matter Stardust can always and I have 0 candy. Oh, okay. But yeah. Yeah, I'd say for this Pokemon, is this the... Are we referring to Victini in this case, or... Is this just a different Pokemon that you're trying to power up, it just doesn't have candy at the moment? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, this is for Victini. Okay, yeah. Yeah, in that case, I would probably say best bet is to probably keep your Victini as your buddy, like your adventure Pokemon, because it's not the best way to get candies, but it is a way to. And then, yeah, as mentioned earlier, if you do raids and like research tasks, and sometimes you can get it as a reward if you ever do, yeah, like Go Battle League battles and stuff like that. Definitely keep an eye out for rare candies and give those to your to Victini as much as can. And yeah, and it's gonna be quite a long process, but I think if you stick to it, and if the Victini is gonna be your like main focus, you should be able to yeah, it's a long road, but it's not impossible. So if you are looking to build up your Victini for the future, yeah, I wish you all the best. Yeah, Victini is a fun one to use, especially whenever Psychic Cup comes around, because that seems to be a thing that pops up every now and again. So yeah, we all started where you are right now. That is very true. You know, it's the grind. It's quite a process, but eventually, you know, if we stick through it, eventually you'll be able to get yourself enough candies to get that charge move. Stardust too. Stardust is always a grind. Stardust is the forever grind. Never enough Stardust. Sometimes not enough candies, but definitely never enough Stardust. Stardust struggle is real. Anyway. Sorry, just projecting my own grind struggles here. Don't mind me. Anyway. Oh yeah, if you have an opportunity to ever stumble upon a park that has like a nest of Pokemon that you're looking for, that is a great resource. great thing to look out for. Yeah, Pokemon nests are pretty solid to find. Or finding out what Pokemon is currently spawning at your local park nest. It's always cool to see. I don't know if you ever counter any legendaries or mythicals that way, but if it's different, if it's a Pokemon other than a legendary or mythical, or a regional exclusive Pokemon, then yeah. Where the Groudon nests at? Oh, you missed them. They were all during Go Fest. I don't know what you're talking about. Went down to my local park. It's just all earthquakes all the time. It's madness over there. You don't want to visit the Groudon nests. I promise you, it's not worth it. It's dangerous. Yeah, Groudon is definitely an investment that I need to carry on with. And Dialga. And, well, actually, there's a couple of mods that I'm working on, but that is for the future. For now, we are currently working on getting through our 4th set of the Psychic Cup. Right now, we're currently in the negative with 1 win and 2 losses, so not in the greatest of positions, but you know, we still have 2 matches. We still have 2 matches left in us. Might as well see if we can get ourselves win number 2 of this set. As we go into match number 4, it's going to be up against Adeus Rocco. Adeus Rocco? I'm pronouncing that terribly and I apologize. But first matchup is going to be up against the Gardevoir of the Shadow variety. And this one is indeed going to be Rockin' Charm, which is hurting quite a bit, not gonna lie. Feeling the pain out here. Feeling the pain pretty greatly out here. Oof. Felt the pain a little too much there. Not gonna lie. But with that, next mon is going to be a Bruxish. Can never quite pronounce Bruxish all too well. I apologize for that. And unfortunately, I don't really have any charge moves that could best handle Bruxish. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and fire off another Surf their way. It's going to be resisted, but I think should be able to pack a decent amount of damage. Hopefully. Get them into the red at the very least. I'll take that. Which because I'm now going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Victini. Definitely not all too thrilled about dealing with all of those bites for sure, but we're going to go ahead and use up our shield here for this crunch. Ooh, unfortunately, we do lose a little bit of our defense there, which is rather unfortunate. That's what it is. With that, the Gardevoir has returned, in which case we're going to go ahead and fire off a V-Create their way. Last mon to deal with is going to be a Slowpoke of the Galarian variety, which in and of itself is firing off some hexes our way. Okay, we get a little bit of extra damage in with that overheat, but unfortunately we just didn't have enough health left in either of our Victini or our Slowbro there to get ourselves through that Galarian Slowbro. Slow King. Sorry. I cannot talk tonight. But unfortunately that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. Ooh, excuse me. I'm allergic to negative sets. What can I say? Whew. Sorry. I had a bad cough for the past couple of weeks. I don't know what that is. Anyway. But yeah. Nonetheless, GG's all around. And... oh yeah, as Yuri Avenger recommended for legendary Pokemon, for legendary raids and whatnot. Was it? If you happen to be familiar with any like local Pokemon Go communities that raid fairly often, that'd be pretty good to connect with. Otherwise, You can always, like your Avenger recommended, the Poke Genie app is a really good resource for raid helps and whatnot. So, yeah, for collecting legendary Pokemon, it's just a matter of keeping an eye out as to what the legendary Pokemon is of the week. Yuden. Oh, are you asking for? This is like a request for like a friend code or something. You can join the raid or join someone else's raid with the Poke Genie app. Me. Yeah, I can try and send you raids whenever I hit up the. Sorry, nose is itchy. Yeah, I can try and send you like raid requests every now and again. Just a heads up: in order to join the raids that I invite to you, you will need access to the remote raid passes. Well, unfortunately, as of recently, well, they have gotten quite a decent price hike in that regard, and what was it? They only limit to around like 5 remote raid passes throughout the day, which I find a little weird. but yeah, if you do want, if you give me one moment, I can go ahead and leave my friend code in the chat, but before I do, let me. Sorry, my friends list is full right now, so I don't really. I need to clearing out some of the people on my friends list who haven't interacted in ever. So let me grab a code. Remote raids are expensive. I tried to host raids on Poke Genie, walk drive to the raid, and invite other trainers. That's true. With an app like Poke Genie, you can also host your own, so that way you can only you yourself can only use the your free daily in-person pass instead of having to invest in remote raids and whatnot. Oh, but just to send out the code into the ether for anyone who does want to, what was it? Oh no, that's a. Sorry, that's the wrong code. Haha. That is a referral code. I need to give you a. Yeah, that is a referral code. I need to send you a actual friend code. Hello. Thought something looked a little weird. Give me a moment. I mean, if you want to use that, though, actually, it's kind of pointless now if you're already playing the game. But yeah, if you know someone who needs to get into Pokemon Go and needs a lot of extra items and research and stuff like that, that might be good, I guess. I don't know. But anyway. Now that's the proper friend code right there. There you go. So if you are interested, I don't have too much room in my friend group at the moment, but yeah, if you want, you can add me, and then I can try and invite you to any legendary raids that happen to swing by. I think right now is going to be Genesect with the. It's not Blast Burn. It's like Burn Drive or something. Technoblast? No. What does Genesect know? Oh, it's Technoblast. There you are. The fire version of Technoblast. So it's. I'm sure it has its niches. I don't know where its niches are, but could be an opportunity to get yourself some rare candies and stuff like that. So. Yeah, That's an option if you're interested. But yeah, in any event, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right back into here. Jump back into the battles, and we'll go ahead and do one last match in this set. Right now we're currently 1-3, so no matter what, it's going to be in the negative, but at the very least we can see if we can do 2-3 as we do our final match, which is going to be up against Yamueretewe. I think he just had a stroke. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I apologize. I definitely butchered that one. But anyway, next opponent is going to be the Medicham. Ooh, going into a Deoxys. Uh-oh. With that, we're going straight for the Mega Horn. Ooh, getting good damage in there. I'll take that. Alright, so Deoxys is now well in the red. We'll go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way. Clear out their first shield. I'll take that. And with that, I'll go ahead and respect their use of their shield with my own shield. Gonna be a Rock Slide heading our way. Can I? Ooh, nope. Not quite, not quite. Sorry. This is itchy again. Anyway, ooh, Deoxys coming in with a Psycho Boost as his last move there. And we are able to clear out their Deoxys, but we have fireworks above us. They do out shield us. Maybe we can take the shield out here with a Body Slam. No, not quite. Maybe we can get good neutral damage in with a Mega Horn. Yeah, we can. Alright, with that, Galarian Rapidash putting in the work. And with that, we do lose out on our Galarian Rapidash. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, the final showdown is between this. Well, right now, the next showdown is against this Medicham with our Slowbro. I cannot talk for that tonight to save my life. Now we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. The good news with our Slowbro, we should be able to tank out anything that they throw our way. Oh, excuse me. And we're able to do some pretty good neutral damage in with our Surfs and Water Guns and whatnot. With that, was the final move that Medicham will be throwing our way. It's going to be a Psychic. Fortunately, we are still alive for that, and we are able to Water Gun the rest of the Medicham right on out of here, and we are indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so unfortunately this is going to be a negative win-loss set, but we do still get ourselves 2 wins out of 5 there instead of 1 out of 5, so can't argue with that. And we do still manage to get ourselves a cool 2280 Stardust as well as a fast TM. And we do still make it to rank 14. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh yes, it's a cool 2160 Stardust as well. And we got a couple of requests in from, I'm guessing it's G Luga and Genix Gaming. To which case I will accept both. And I am going to go ahead and say hello. Have a fire roasted chicken. Actually, it'd be pretty funny to put Torchic next to fire roasted chicken. I'm gonna put Charmander instead. Okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to. Actually, I will make a note I'll put you under raids, so that way I know. Gen X I'll add, or Felix / Gen X, I'll add you to raids too, just to... I'll send the invite that way too, I guess. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'll also try and send gifts as much as I can. Luckily, now that the max capacity has like doubled throughout, I think, the rest of the season, I think? Or was it just the bonus? Oh yeah, 2 times as many gifts and all that. I'll probably be sending more often. Oh yeah. This Sunday. 2 to 5 p.m. in your local time, you'll be able to get research related to Oddish. And with the Oddish Day comes a lot of grass-type Pokemon that give you a lot of Stardust as their base. Like Paris with 500, and I think Fungus with 500, I'm not 100% sure. I think I saw Paris for sure. So, I think that's 2 times Stardust as the bonus throughout the 3-hour period, so... Definitely catch as many Oddish... Actually, Oddish is a good one to catch, but get yourself as much Paris as you possibly can. More than you'll ever want to see, even through a playthrough of Legends Arceus. That's saying something, because Paris in that game, oh my goodness. Yeah. Sunday. 2 to 5 p.m. in your local time. Get yourself living plants that give you plenty Stardust. Paris is tasty Stardust, yes. All that good Stardust. It's that good Stardust. Can you see friend, please? Oh, hello. I accepted this already. Did I not? Oh. That was weird. Alright, I should have accepted it now. Hopefully it's not some weird bug that we gotta send over to Niantic Help's way. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know if it still creates weird issues. Try and look into it as best we can. I can't promise much on my end because I don't know what goes on in the coding side of this game. But yeah. You know, it's okay now. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try and invite you to as much legendary raids as I can. I don't raid all too often, but I'll whenever I do, I'll try and send out when I can. Excuse me. Alright. In any event, we are now in rank 14 in the Go Battle League. I need to record the set number. And I can't just copy and paste because the numbers are reversed. Yeah. Right now we were able to stay consistent in sets 1, 2, 3. With 3 wins out of 5. We did dip a little bit more into the negative with set 4 though, with 2 wins out of 5. Not particularly great, but nothing too terrible. But anyway, now that we are in a new rank and we have, I'll try and do one more set for the night. And before I do, quick shout out. Hello. Welcome to the stream, Jazzy QTT. Welcome. Welcome to our final set in the Psychic Cup. At least for our live battles for the time that the Psychic Cup will be in for this season. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we so far remain consistent in 3. You can call me Jazzy if it's easier. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Jazzy. Glad to have you. And also glad to jump into the basic rewards and jump into the Psychic Cup. And just to reintroduce the team one final time, we've been kicking things off with the Rapidash of the Galarian variety, rocking Fairy Wind, Body Slam, and Mega Horn. Not closing things out, hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves a Slowbro of the Kanto variety, who's been rocking Water Gun, Surf, and Ice Beam. And closing things out is the Victory Pokemon Victini, who's been rocking Quick Attack, Overheat, and V-Create. So nothing's taking a greater hit in this game than all of Victini's stats, because dang those charge moves. Anyway. Excuse me. Alright, yeah, this is the team that we are currently rocking. We'll go ahead and jump into this final set and see how we do. That match number 1 of this set will be up against Skydrome. Alright, Skydrome, what do you got? First match is going to be up against an Alakazam. Rocking all of the spoons. Alakazam kicking things off with a Confusion. The good news is it's not very effective against us. The bad news is we're kind of a glass cannon, so it's still putting in quite a good amount of work. The good news for us, though, is that Alakazam is also quite a glass cannon, as that Body Slam was able to put in a good amount of work for us. Go ahead and shield out here because, oh, that is a Shadow Ball, and it's definitely not something that I want to tank out. Thank you very much. The next mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Gardevoir. Which gives me fire off a Mega Horn. Doesn't really do all too much for us. We'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Victini. Battle it out with the charming Gardevoir. With that, we do have enough energy to fire off a V-Create their way. Clear out shield number 1, or shield number 2 on their end. And just because who needs defense, we'll go ahead and fire off another V-Create and clear out the Gardevoir. Now with that, final mon to deal with is going to be a Delphox. Fortunately for us, we do have enough energy to get to an Overheat. Let's see if that packs a little bit more damage there. Yes, it does. And with that, the Delphox and the Victini have knocked each other out, which is good news for us because we do have 2 other Pokemon cruising right now. So that does mean we start out with victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so off to a good start with this set. We are currently 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we go into match number 2, which is up against Cam Crayon. Alright, Cam, what do you got? First match is going to be against this Shiny Flex Malamar. Ooh, okay. And with that, they do get to the charge move first. I'm assuming it's going to be foul play. I'm going to try and tank it out. Probably going to get us deep into the yellow if anything, but otherwise we'll be relatively okay. Oop. Now with that, next mon is going to be a Girafarig. Let's see if we can get good damage in with the Mega Horn. Nope, they have opted to block. Fair enough, fair enough. With that, go ahead and swap right on in for the Slowbro. It's the battle of tackles versus water guns. Definitely not where I was expecting this night to go, but here we are. That I'm not sure what charge moves Girafarig knows off the top of my head, so I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here. It's gonna be Psychic Fangs. Have been resisted, but otherwise, you know, we do get the defense drop regardless. So unfortunate on there. And with that, they actually do manage to double bait our shields right off of us, so it's also rather unfortunate. But anyway, we can go ahead and fire off a Surf and get the Girafarig right on out of here. That is the return of the Malamar. Can I get to Surf before they get to the next charge move? Not quite. We almost got there. We almost got there. But unfortunately, the Malamar is going to come in with the foul play. Clear us out there. Like that. Okay, we're going to waste no time here because that foul play comes in real quick. Go ahead and strike back with a body slam. And with that, we're able to finish off the rest of the Malamar with a Fairy Wind. And with that, we have the arrival of the Victini. And that, we'll go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight in with my own Victini. What are they coming in with? Are they coming in with a overheat or a... Oh no, it's gonna be a psychic. Hello. And with that, we're gonna strike. We're gonna strike, I guess, with an overheat. And the research tells me we were able to clear the Victini, and we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. We'll play GG. Oh, thank you. Alright, so right now we're 2-0, and we're jumping right on into match number 3 of this set. And this battle is going to be up against Frank Will. Frank Will what? Sorry, that wasn't the greatest of jokes. But moving right along from that, our first match is going to be up against a Malamar. Okay, with that, I'm assuming once again this is going to be a foul play. Should get us well into the yellow, if anything. Yep. Alright, maybe a little risky, but I'm going to go ahead and just go straight for the Mega Horn. If we land it. Oh, we do land it. Okay. And the Malamar is right on out of here. And now it is Victini's turn. Well, the debuffs are going to be real on this one. Well, at the very least, we were able to fire off 2 body slams before our Rapidash's inevitable demise. RIP, buddy, I've served well. And with that, we're coming in with the Slowbro. I'm going to go ahead and try and tank this next attack out. It's going to be V-Create. We're going to handle just fine. And with that, last mon to deal with is going to be the Gardevoir of the Shadow variety. And the good news is we're actually able to do some pretty good damage with just our quick attacks. I'm just gonna Alright, so we were able to quick attack the Gardevoir right on out of here. And with the return of Victini, they have opted to call it a night, which means we will be we're able to secure that 3-0. GG's all around. Oh, and awesome work, GG. Thank you very much, Jazzy. It's bedtime for me, but I'll be lurking while you finish your sets. Finish strong. We'll try our best, Yuri Avenger. So far, so good. We got ourselves our 3rd win, so we're staying positive no matter what. Yeah. Have a good night, Yuri Avenger. Thank you for stopping by. And then Felix from earlier, send me some wins, my man. I'll send you as many winning vibes as I possibly can. I can't promise much, but... wishing you all the best, Felix. Go get 'em. I may not send you wins, but I can give you the solid advice of always staying hydrated. Anyway. Moving right along from that, let's go ahead and so on the plus side, no matter what, we're gonna stay in the positive with, I think that was 3 wins. Yeah, we're staying in the positive no matter what with that 3 for 3, but we might as well see if we can go 4 for 4 as we look for our next match. whoever it may be. Oh, there you are. And match number 4 of this set will be up against Chad Rules. Alright, Chad, what do you got? We're definitely starting off fancy with the shiny flex. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a body slam their way. Get them well into the yellow. Go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going straight for the Mega Horn. They are indeed going straight for the Mega Horn. I can respect that. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another body slam their way. Are they going to keep their shields or are they going to keep their Rapidash? They're going to keep their Rapidash. Okay, I can respect that. With that, I'm assuming this next one's going to be a body slam unless I've been counting wrong. Very possible. It's going to be a Mega Horn. Okay, I've been counting wrong. Fair enough, fair enough. With that thought, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Slowbro to water gun the rest of their Rapidash right on out of here. And that next mon is going to be a Bronzong. Those feint attacks are definitely going to start adding up pretty quickly, but otherwise, I think we should be able to fight back pretty well with our water guns here. I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield here. Not sure if it's already payback. That's going to be Psy Shock, so I'm going to need to shield out there. So definitely going to want to try and work through this Bronzong as quickly as we possibly can because paybacks are coming. Oh, the paybacks are coming. You can feel it. Is it payback time, or are they saving their energy and just going for the Psy Shock? Oh, it's gonna be Psy Shock, okay. It's still enough to finish off the rest of my, Ooh, okay. And with that, our last mon is gonna be Victini, into which case their mon is going to be Claydol. Let's see if we can get some good damage in with an overheat. Oof. Decent, but not enough, unfortunately. And with that, yeah, they got to their charge move, which I'm pretty sure no matter what it is going to finish off the rest of my Victini here. Yeah, so Earth Power is definitely going to be enough to do it. So, was it put in our best effort? Came in close with at least most of their mons, but unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, so with that, we are currently 3 wins and 1 loss. Can we go 4-1 to close out the night? Well, when we find out as we go into match number 5, which is against Punk Rock Ghost. Alright, Punk Rock Ghost, what are you rocking? First mon is going to be up against a Gardevoir. No Shadow this time around, just going pure Gardevoir this time around. I can respect that. Then we'll go ahead and fire off Body Slam their way. Clear out shield number 1. And go for another Body Slam. For shield number 2. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It'll be triple Axle. Okay, so the damage itself wouldn't have been too bad, but they do get the attack boost to their charm, which is definitely not particularly ideal to deal with. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and cut this Gardevoir battle short here and fire off a V-Create their way. And with that, ooh, next mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Xatu. And because I'm just really not feeling the need for shields today, I mean for defense today, just firing off another V-Create. Ooh, we do get to another charge move. Alright, so I will go ahead and use up my shield here. It's gonna be Ominous Wind. I don't think it would have KO'd, but it definitely would have left some pretty nasty damage in and of itself. But with that, final mon on their side is going to be a Medicham, and I believe we should be able to resist any of the damage that Medicham, any of the attacks Medicham throws our way. Could be wrong. And let's see, what are you throwing our way? It's going to be a power-up punch. And that's if they're going to start building up. It's a little concerning. Alright, next attack is going to be another power punch. We do get the attack buff, but we do get to another surf. I believe this surf should be enough to finish the Medicham. Research tells me it does, which means we are able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. Ending the night on a very positive note there. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, Jazzy, I would verse you, but I'm not sure if you could beat my Magikarp team. Fair point. Fair point. I'm not sure if I'm ready. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that conflict. I'm gonna need a little bit more time to train up on that one. Some scary stuff. Yeah, thank you very much. Anyway, with that, yep, once again ending the night on a very positive note with 4 wins out of 5, which means we can also claim this 2400 Stardust, 3 rare candies, a Skarmory, man, that Sky Attack buff did Skarmory dirty, man. I don't know. Anyway. With that, we do manage to catch Skarmory for a 7-day streak, though, so that's a plus. I'll go ahead and transfer you out, though. Thank you. I'll also take these other 3 rare candies, and we are now roughly halfway to rank 15. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, so with that, I think that'll be our 5 sets for the night. Managed to stay very consistent in the first 3 sets with 3 wins out of 5. Dipped a little bit into negative in set number 4 with 2 wins out of 5, but I think we've made up for it a little bit with our final set with 4 wins out of 5 there. So all in all, can't complain. Been a good night. Good night all in all. And yeah, well, now we're halfway to rank 14. Hopefully by the end of this week I'll try and play a little bit on the side just to see if I can get my rank up a little bit higher, so that way we can get to the ELO portion of the stream of Go Battle League before like the final 2 weeks of the season. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, once again, I think that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned in to this one. Thank you very much to Flax Eggs for the follow. Oh, and to answer, are you in Japan or somewhere else? I want to say close by, but I am pretty much smack dab in the middle of the Pacific. Yeah, I'm in the lovely state of Hawaii. So I am based in a couple of islands in the Pacific Ocean, but I am not in Japan. To answer your question there. Different islands in the Pacific. But yeah. But yeah, and since we're in the conversation, thank you very much to Felix and Jazzy, and again, I apologize for butchering your username, but Kakeskrem, Yuri Avenger, and I think that's everyone that's been chatting. I could be wrong. Okay, that's about. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by, chatting up for a little bit. Always appreciated. Yeah, if you do ever want to check out any future streams, you can of course follow or even subscribe to us here on Twitch. I do definitely need to work on creating some, like perks and emotes and stuff like that. So we'll get to that, I swear, someday before 2025. I don't know. Anyway, but otherwise, if you are also interested, we also do stream over on YouTube as well under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. So if you like, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Speaking of YouTube, if you do want to catch up on any of the Twitch exclusive streams that we previously did, the VODs for those are saved over on our sister channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to check out our weekly stream schedules as well as just check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for the stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.